Four women are accusing music icon Smokey Robinson of sexual violence in a new lawsuit. The legendary R&B singer, who is now 85 years old, is facing the toughest time of his life. Tyrone Bowman live. Let's go to the video as discussed with Dr. Rashad Richey of Indispensable. Let's find out his take on it. Make sure I got it queued up.
Allegations, disturbing lawsuit against a music icon, Smokey Robinson. We have the details of this. Put it up full mask. I have to warn you, these details are quite extreme, but necessary. According to The Root, in a new lawsuit against the music legend Smokey Robinson, 4 women have accused him of a series of heinous acts. The former Motown Records executive was accused of sexual battery, assault, false imprisonment, gender violence, and creating a hostile work environment. That's according to the suit obtained by People. Plaintiffs are reportedly all former employees of Mr. Robinson. To make matters worse, Robinson's wife, her name is Frances Robinson, was also name-dropped in the lawsuit as well. One of the accusers, who has been identified as Jane Doe 1, claimed Robinson's wife had, quote, full knowledge of his prior acts of sexual misconduct, but, quote, failed to take the appropriate corrective action to prevent deviant misconduct from Robinson. It goes on. Doe 1 claimed Frances helped settle cases for other women who accused Robinson of similar misconduct. Robinson married his wife in 2002, just a few years before some of the sexual assault allegations reportedly began. Jane Doe number 2 claimed she was forced to resign from her role as the Robinson's housekeeper after the 85-year-old's, quote, repeated sexual assaults and sexual harassment, according to the suit. The woman said she began working for the family in 2014. Robinson's alleged attacks on her began in 2016. According to the suit, reviewed by the New York Post, Robinson forcibly penetrated her with his erection without using a condom. He would enjoy ejaculating all over JD2's face. Much to his satisfaction and her abject humiliation. End quote. I told you this was difficult. There's more. The third woman, Jane Doe 3, also worked as a housekeeper for the Robinsons from 2012 to 2024. It was then that the patriarch's continuous, quote, sexual assaults and sexual harassment against her ultimately led to her resigning from the position. Doe 3 also claimed Robinson sexually violated her at least 20 times over those years. A fourth housekeeper, Jane Doe 4, also alleged sexual misconduct from Mr. Robinson.
Thank you for subscribing.
She reportedly began working for the family in 2006. Resigned in 2024. She alleged her sexual assault began in 2007. This lawsuit comes just weeks after Robinson released his new album, What the World Needs Now, on April 25th.
Thank you.
All 4 women are asking for $50 million in damages, according to the suit. The attorney is going viral on social media because their attorney did make the initial proclamation. I think this was a press conference, a quasi-press conference, laying out some of the details, but did not go into the actual wording as the lawsuit states. And he said the reason is because it was just too graphic to go into at that time. But the lawsuit is filed, and we read directly from that suit. Just a reminder, obviously everybody is innocent until proven guilty. This is the judicial standard. I will tell you this, it's a tapestry here. If true, if these allegations are true, there's an MO, meaning there's this similar behavior with each person These individuals may not have necessarily all known each other, but similar patterns seem to be emerging. All right, Jackson, you know, you worked for many, many years, and this is absent of just this situation I'm talking about in general. You work many, many years. You try to build an empire, and then because of either unwise decisions or corrupt behavior, sometimes that empire can crumble very quickly. And we don't know all of the facts. None of us were there. But no matter what, this is reputation damaging, period.
Oh yeah, absolutely. And you know, this isn't even an instance of like one thing happening quickly. This was slowly over time. This is him getting used to habitually assaulting multiple different women and feeling as if he would be able to get away with it forever. And oftentimes, men in powerful positions like this who have a lot of fame and just control over opportunities for people will take advantage of women because they can. And again, they figure that they won't ever get caught. But, you know, as I pointed out at first, this isn't a one-off. This isn't something he slipped up and did or something he just wasn't really thinking about. This was a habit of his that he would do on a regular basis. So, you know, there's really no way for him to pretend like he doesn't have serious issues that he needs to deal with.
Well, it's going to be interesting. The attorney said that they actually do have evidence. He did not speak as to the nature of that evidence, but he said clearly at that press conference that they do have evidence to corroborate the story of the victims in the case.
I'm a public charter school student. I'm a parent.
I'm a parent.
This right here, these are some serious accusations that have been lodged against Smokey Robinson. And if these allegations are true and has yet to be proven, my question is this. If all this stuff happened the way they said, why is this not being brought in a criminal court as opposed to a civil court? Why are you suing for $50 million if you believe that everything that you said is true? Should have taken it to the district attorney. Had him charged. Had him arrested. Everybody is innocent until proven guilty. People keep forgetting that here in America. The press, YouTube, TikTok, and all other social media forums like to try cases in the media. That's not how the law works. Ask me how I know. I'm trying to tell you something. Never surrender. Never quit.